Hey everybody, it's Dr. Lacey C. Robbins of Robbins Nest Consulting, and I am coming to you all the way from Music City, yes, Nashville, Tennessee, as we are participating in the National WBENC Conference. If you're not familiar with WBENC, that is the Women's Business Enterprise National Council, and we are here in Nashville because we actually submitted a pitch project to NMSDC, that is the National Minority Supplier Diversity Council, of which we are a member. And guess what, y'all? We won. So here is our day one recap. We're so excited to be representing NMSDC as one of their sponsored participants, staying here at the lovely Gaylord Opryland Hotel. And I can't wait to share with you all of the day one things and the happenings because it was so good. It was so good. Okay, so number one, and I say this even in my own project that I have offered to the community, working like a boss, is definitely all about the network, right? It's not just solely like, oh, this is so nice, I'm here, yes, hello, hello, hello. But it really is about brass tacks, getting in there, networking, saying hello to someone. This, and y'all know I'm an introvert, but this right here, this is not for the faint of heart. So today was actually the pre-conference. The real deal conference begins on tomorrow. And I was thinking to myself, if this is already the pre-conference, I can only imagine what the conference is going to entail. Because the pre-conference, I was fortunate enough to attend 2 sessions on today, and they were absolutely phenomenal. So the very first session that I went to was a Women of Color, how to monetize your network. And it was facilitated by Bafta Yemen. She is from StoryLead. She was absolutely phenomenal, looked fabulous, gave amazing practical tips, and here was the best part that I enjoyed about her workshop. She literally had us pause, stop, and put things into action, like in the instance. There was no, when you get back to your room, when you get back to your hometown, when you get back to your office, it was like, here, right here, this is where we're doing it. It's happening right now in real life, in real action. It's going down. The other thing that I really enjoyed about her particular workshop is she gave opportunity for us to network with people that were at our table. And here's the best thing. She also had different corporations sitting amongst the sellers, basically the buyers and the sellers are sitting at the tables together, and we each had opportunity to be able to hear from the buyers, what exactly are you looking for? And for us as sellers who are selling either a service or a good, what exactly we are offering, and is there kind of a mashup in the middle, right? And so it really wasn't just about like, let me give you my elevator pitch, but it was more along the line of, I want to have clear understanding as you are one of literally like 500 organizations that are here this week. What is the one thing that you are looking for as a big takeaway? But while you're doing that, you're also learning about some of the other organizations who are sitting at your table, and there is opportunity to make those connections. Another thing that I'm really learning about while being here as well is a group called BO. So like the next slide, let's keep the conversation going. Okay, so BO is a subsidiary of WBENC. So BO basically stands for Black Owners Women. So these are the women who are part of WBENC or part of the WBE who are Black women who are also owning businesses. So it really is an opportunity for you to like network within the network, because you can get a chance to connect with them, grow your network. They have over 25 industries represented, hundreds of members, and they're into creating jobs, supporting one another. And over the course, since in 2023, they've already amassed over $450 million, 450 estimated gross annual sales are coming from the women who are part of BO. So, your girl is definitely looking to connect with that. Along the same line, going back to my session that I had, how to monetize your network, the Women of Color program, the best part of that is they also had a panel. I keep saying the best part because it was also good. They also had a panel of individuals and how they have built their businesses and were able to create their businesses, including 2 amazing young women who are recent college graduates or getting ready to graduate, and how they grew a business through an incubator program that was a part of their university. Shout out to the HBCUs, because one of them was from Howard and the other was from FAMU. So if you can't tell already, I'm super excited to be here. So I cannot wait for day two. But the last thing that I participated in for day one was a pre conference joint session that dealt with demystifying the certification process, right? It really was like an intro into women owned businesses, into whether or not you want to get your WBE certification. So it really gave great insight on why become a WBE member, how it works, the different regions, and how it's broken down, your RPO. So you have your regional areas, and you had a chance to meet all of those regional executive directors as well. Wisconsin is actually a part of the largest RPO network for WBEs. And it was also really insightful because you had various people at different levels. You got to hear their questions, some who were members, some who were not members, and really even like that network happening just from the stage. Like they're like, oh, I need to make sure that you connect with this person. And everyone was with one objective, right? How can we support each other? How can we all make more money? How can these companies get what they're looking for as well? Because there really is a high concentration of Fortune 500, 100 companies that are here, a lot of corporate entities that are here, but there are also a few government folks here as well. So the day ended, it started about 11, and it ended, oh my goodness, probably about 7:38, because they ended the day with a networking reception. So I don't care if you wanted the hamburger, the crab cake, or the veggie burger. They had something for everyone, the hummus, whatever you thought you may want to snack on, it was there. But more importantly, it was also a chance for people to be able to connect with one another, maybe pick those conversations up that had started mid-session, or get a chance to meet someone brand new as well. They also have a presidential award, which is called the Star Award. And so I had a chance to walk up and ask one of the women, can you tell me a little bit more about this jewelry piece that you have on? I'm seeing you represented here on the slide. What exactly is that about? So shout out to to Chanel of Davis and Davis, who is the largest Black-owned sales and tax accounting firm in the nation. She is pretty bad, y'all, and she is a star, a WBE star that was represented. She had her jewelry on. She's also part of the bows that I mentioned before as well. And so, this is the best part that I'm noticing about this conference, maybe more than other conferences I have attended. The best thing is people are open and wanting to have conversation with you. They're wanting to help you. They're wanting to connect with you. And that really is what it's all about, right? So here are a few things that when you get ready to attend your next conference, you may want to try to do. Wear something bright that's going to cause you to stand out. There are literally 1,000 people that are here today just for the pre-conference, and by the time the week concludes, there would have been 5,000 people who are registered to attend. So you definitely want to be able to stand out. You also, if you can, be one of the individuals to ask a question, because when you're asking a question, you have a chance to not only introduce yourself, but your company, where you're from, and maybe you might end up making some connections out of it. And here's the last thing, be open to risk. I was sitting kind of reflecting on the day, eating some ice cream, and a woman walked up to me. Her name is Jackie Taylor. Turns out she's actually presenting on tomorrow, asking about what do you need or what would you want if you had a magic wand type of thing for your business, what would that look like? She's doing a recording that's going to turn into a mashup. Well, by me taking a risk, I'm still exposing my company to her audience and to other individuals who might end up viewing this. And so not only did I get a t-shirt out of it, I had no idea after I did the recording, but I also made a great network partner. All right, y'all, so that's everything from day one. That is my quick recap. If you want to keep this conversation going, you know what to do. Hit the QR code or slide into my DMs. They are open. We can keep this chitter chatter going. And I plan to come back and share my recap of day 2. I'm going to do my best. I've already gone through the app. I already made my selections. So yeah, I cannot wait to see who I connect with on tomorrow. And I have my comfortable shoes because there's a lot of walking, to say the least. Nevertheless, from process to practice, grab your stilettos and let's go. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.